Hey guys, Sir Frostfire here. I highly doubt anyone is still watching my Brenna the Brenton series, or is even watching it at all. But, let me do a quick summary of what happened last time. My recording software glitched and cut off early, but we pretty much, did all we could to, Alvor and I want to say Hagrid, but I'm pretty sure that's not Hadbar, that's it. I'm sorry guys, this has been a bit of a stressful time for me, plus my uncle just died a couple of days ago, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, alright, so I do not own Skyrim. I'm not sponsored by Bethesda. They own the game. I'm just making these videos purely for entertainment purposes. Alright, so that's out of the way. Let's get into episode 2 of Brenna the Brenton, where we go and, well, we go to Whiterun. This thing is slow. I do apologize for the last video. It glitched and you didn't see any of the inside. Okay, what's going on now? Okay. Brenna nodded before deciding to rest some. It was late, and it'd probably be best to wait until morning. Brenna woke up a bit earlier than planned. Still, it was probably best to head out early. Brenna looked around at the now quiet town before deciding to start making her way towards Whiterun. The roads were quiet, which was good. She didn't really want to run into anyone. She was still new here and felt a bit out of place. Still, Whiterun was home of the companions. Hopefully she could make a good impression. Brenna spotted an elk up ahead, deciding to take her bow and arrows and try to get some food. Even though she already had some, nothing could really beat some fresh venison. But she wasn't having much luck. In fact, she was pretty sure she had scared the elk away already. Yep. There was very little chance she'd hit it. Especially given it was a moving target. But now, for whatever reason, it appeared to be heading towards her. She never understood animals. Well, that had honestly. Honestly, at this point, she was convinced the elf was drowning. Oh, wait, it was a deer. That had done it. And she got both her arrows back, too. Typically, she only got one or none. She decided to keep hold of the arrows and bow. Might be better. I apologize, guys. You are probably going to hear that a lot. My little sister does not know to leave me alone when recording. I mean, she knows. Listening is a different story. Although, crap, I don't think I told her I'm recording. I'm sorry, guys. And there was a wolf. Great. On the bright side, at least it went down easily. Little sister, I can't believe you. That sounds like the perfect food right now. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to stay in the story, but it's kind of hard. Why don't I just put this on my phone and do not disturb when I go to do this? That would be so much simpler. Mm. Nope, definitely sticking to the road, Brenna decided. She had planned on trying to take a shortcut, but that clearly was not going to work, as she would definitely run into Imperial soldiers. The last thing she needed to run into right now. Bit on edge, she pulled her bow out. She probably wouldn't need it, but you never know. Besides, she was feeling a bit unsteady at the moment. She spotted what she believed to be companions up ahead. It looked like they had taken down a giant. One of them approached her. Brenna was at a loss of what to say. She hadn't even been anywhere near the fight until just now. I tried my best, she stammered. Brenna was in shock as to what to say. So much for making a good impression. She knew who the companions were. She didn't need to ask. But she was definitely upset by this. One way or another, she'd prove herself to them. If I had just gone down the hill, she thought, I could have gotten here much faster. Oh well. She wasn't a milk drinker, but she understood why she would be called that. She really hadn't done anything. She had seen the giant up ahead, yes, and assumed there was conflict, but that didn't make up for not doing anything. A true warrior would have taken a shot. It was just, she wasn't sure. She was still a bit frazzled from the dragon attack yesterday. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid, she said. Brenna wasn't sure the best route to take, so she decided to go straight path and take a turn. She had never been here before. She was lost, confused, a bit scared. She had to stop and go back over. Child begging? She couldn't turn them down. Why are you begging? She asked. Brenna wanted to say she'd adopt the girl, but she had no home. She had very little money. She couldn't do anything at the moment. Still, it broke her heart to see a little girl on the streets. Focus, Brenna, she told herself. Dragons are a much more important thing to deal with right now. She gulped as she looked at the door the dragons reach. Slowly, she opened it. She needed to get the Jarl's aid. She couldn't just ignore. She couldn't ignore Alpha's request. Those people stood no chance against a dragon. The Imperial army had pretty much been slaughtered by one. She wasn't sure what good a few town guards would do, but it was better to have some protection rather than none. Brenna hurried up the steps to approach the Jarl. She was a bit surprised to find someone drawing a sword. I've news from Helgen about the dragon attack, she said. Something told her that would be a bit more useful. She nodded and headed up towards the Jarl. She very much felt like being snarky, but she took a deep breath. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way. Sorry guys, that felt way too quiet to me. Actually, she started, but decided against it.
For someone of your particular talents. Come, let's go find Farida. My court wisdom. Been looking into a matter related to this dragon.
Okay, Brenna said. She wasn't really sure what he meant by her particular talent, but anything to be of help.
Farida. I think I found someone who can help you with that. Thank you. Go ahead and fill the ring. So don't think you can.
Yes,
Much more doing to my research into the dragon. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really delve into the dangerous legal research of the ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually.
Brenna sighed and rubbed her head. This sounded like a wild goose chase. Still, what does this have to do with dragons?
Stories of dragons began to circulate in this mystery as the most beautiful, which were remarkable
Brenna was confused. When had those stories began?
about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? Where would they come from?
But this was the first dragon ever, she thought. She sighed, so what do you need me to do?
I learned how to Skyrim Stories happened since the house was being closed down. The dragon stuff takes me to that very. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt the children in the chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity is everything.
Really? Simplicity. She hadn't said that aloud, but she had definitely been thinking it. Who knew what was crawling around in that crypt? Oh well. Although, it would be good to ask about it. Is there anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
Maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, and most of it is built
Alright, so how do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow? She asked.
Must preserve some professional secrets, must have my sources.
Brenna was doubting if they were really reliable since he said it may or may not be there. Oh well. Dragon Roar had actually piqued her interest a bit. Tell me more about it.
Sometimes I never heard of it. And I was not in dragon the only place we ever captured without far back when we moved here. The dragons were worshipping stars in sky.
Maybe they're madly on worshiping anymore, she thought.
On the landscape of that dragons. They did tell her most, but at some point they always stood up. In a long and terrible war, going to England with their dragon.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War? Brenna asked. This seemed very confusing to her.
This very courage was built by one of these ancestors to open up the dragon.
Okay. This felt like a silly question to ask, but she couldn't help it. Have you encountered any dragons?
My work affords me few opportunities for such a thing. Perhaps a hero bring one to dragon. I don't know about what I am. What a fascinating conversation that is.
Brenna decided to end the conversation there. She didn't feel like telling him that it sounded more like he would get himself killed. Brenna nodded.
Whiterun will be in the book.
Brenna nodded. She didn't really need the town to be in her debt, but anything to help. Brenna gave a small laugh. If only, she thought. Brenna gave the child a small smile. She wanted her to be her mother. That was it. Her heart was won. She'd get a place somewhere and take care of that kid. Brenna noticed a shop. General goods store, to be more precise. It would be good to stock up on potions, if this person even had any. Brenna rolled her eyes. How's business? She asked. Hmm. She wasn't so sure about that. She recognized him as a fellow Brenton, though. She was curious about what had brought him to Skyrim. Okay, I get the point. I'm not exactly one who wants to share my past either. Anyway, what have you got for sale? That's not the most reassuring thing I've ever thought. Oh well. That could come in handy, Brenna thought. Oh. However, her gold was nowhere near enough for it. She decided it would be best just to save up gold and come back later. She sighed. Wasn't kidding about elevated prices. I apologize, that was my alarm. Brenna frowned as she overheard this conversation. Couldn't help but move closer to hear it better. Brenna frowned. She wanted to try and console the old lady, but now was not the time. Had to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. Brenna gave a small smile. She headed out of the gate. She was not sure what that guy meant, but oh well. Alright, she thought. Time to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. Brenna frowned as she fiddled with her armor. It was light, which meant she could move faster, but it also meant she took more damage. She wasn't sure what advantage was better. Jarl had given her some steel armor. What? Brenna was completely confused. He had no idea what he was talking about. When had she tried to barter with anyone? She sighed and kept moving. She sighed. That sign had been less than helpful. She decided this time she'd go up the hill she'd originally thought of going up. She found herself back on the road. Strange. She didn't know him, but she decided to be polite. I would love to share a drink with you, friend. Oops. I clicked the other one. Brenna giggled at his explanation. I'd love to share a drink with you. Brenna couldn't help but giggle. Brenna nodded and continued up the path. She remembered correctly. The barrow was north, which meant she was heading on the right path. At least she hoped she was. Oh, great, she thought. Sighed and put her sword away. She She wasn't really a fan of wolves. They often carried a rock joint, and she really didn't feel like contracting that at the time. Let's slow her down. She spotted a tower ahead. That could not be the Barrow. But she paused. Certain she had seen someone up ahead. A fleeting glance. Hard to see without the snow, though. She crept closer. Yes, there was definitely someone there. She grabbed her bow and arrows. She crept closer and fired. She hadn't hit him. Great. This was not helping. There we go, she thought. Alright, let's dance, buddy, she thought. Wow, what great guards you are, she thought. She was lucky those arrows had missed. But good thing they had more arrows. Huh, she wasn't a big fan of maces. Still, there had to be more people right there. She could see someone around. And this would be a good place to privately change her armor once she cleared it out. If everyone was going to be dead soon, there was no point in leaving their money untouched. She could use the gold. Well, that failed spectacularly. She was a bit surprised that had worked. She never really had been good with arrows. She took the sword. It would come in handy. Have a sword that did more damage than one of iron. She decided to leave the hide shield. She typically used two-handed weapons anyway. There was no need to grab a shield that she wouldn't use. She was a bit surprised she forgot about the hood and robes when she'd been in the shop. But she had been frazzled. She was trying to set out. It made sense she'd forget. She supposed she rationalized with herself. She shivered against the cold. She wasn't a fan of cold weather, but she couldn't really do much either. She had a bad feeling about up ahead, so she moved to narrow. Well, that was a much better bow. There were bandits here. She wasn't sure why. She felt she should be surprised, but she wasn't. Odd, but it was very unlikely there were two, and sure enough, she spotted a third. Where did he go? And heading straight for her. He'd seen her as well. She hissed as she got hit by an arrow. She wasn't entirely sure why she had been trying to sneak when she was in full sight. She crept into sneak mode again. There were bound to be more inside. Brenna panted so much for surprising those two. He was a bit surprised. She hadn't expected to be seeing that. But this guy had food and drink. There was no way she was passing that up. She decided to leave the helmet. Okay, creepy crap. Why am I surprised it's creepy? Oh, it's just so. She shook her head. That was not the mindset to have. She wanted to be a companion. Sneaking probably wasn't very like, but if there was anyone else here, well, she could get the drop on them. She froze. There was someone up ahead. Looked like he was going for a lever of sorts. And she couldn't help it. Okay. Uh, poison dart. That was what he'd been hit with. Alright. A torch could come in handy, but not right. This was a puzzle of sorts. Stood up and put her sword away. She decided to try and rotate the pillars. Okay, that's what they did. It was a puzzle of sorts. Of course it is, she thought. Okay, so there's a whale there. And there's a snake. I think something was here. Looked around. Okay, so whatever was there was gone. Great. She sighed. This looked like it was going to be pure luck. And then she noticed the snake on the ground. She moved back towards the entrance of the room. Looked at the position. Alright. Snake, snake, whale. That was surprisingly easy. She rotated the pillars and headed over to the lever. Please let that be right, she thought. She breathed a sigh of relief when nothing flew at her and the door opened. Hmm. Something was down here. Oh, great. These pests. And where is it? There. I gotcha. Keepers. Panted. Now would be a good time to take the animal potion until she realized she only had two. She could tough it out and wait. She heard someone up ahead. She didn't see anyone, though. Huh. So there was something behind all those cobwebs. Alright, she thought. The voice sounded like it had come from over here earlier. Something was in there. She had a feeling, at least. She crouched in this narrow. And sure enough, lo and behold, there was a giant frostbite spider she needed to kill. Are not taking my life. She panted. She put her sword away. That had been much harder than she had liked. She pretended not to hear him. But eventually she noticed that the only way out was to cut him down, was where he was stuck. Where's the golden claw, she asked. She didn't trust this guy. Ugh. The guy had a point. Oh, you little. There, she had the claw. That journal might help her out. She paused and decided to take a look at it. She frowned as she read. At least now she knew who the claw belonged to, someone named Lucas Valerius? Huh. The Hall of Stories unlocked the door. You have the golden claw. The solution is in the palm of your hand. She frowned. That was interesting. Maybe the claw itself had a clue. She examined it. It was fairly unordinary. Wasn't all that impressive, although she did notice the odd markings on what would be the palm of the claw. Palm of your hand, palm of the claw, maybe? Oh well, she'd have to find the Hall of Stories first. Thing about this crypt she didn't like, so she pulled her bow out again. I had to creep through. She remembered Hadvar's warning about the Draugr that lived here. She hadn't had much experience with them, but she saw one up ahead. She had seen it start to move not long after she let the arrow fly. Right away, it had died. That was a bit of a relief. Spotted another one on the other side of the room. Crap, there was one right there. Well, at least now she knew there was a trap door up ahead. Part of her felt guilty for taking things off the dead, but it wasn't like they'd need them. She frowned. That was far too easy to step on. She tried to find a way. Luckily, there was a way around. She used another arrow. Looked like there was another Draugr up ahead. Oh dear. Something about this one was different. Uh, Already down on one knee. Might as well hit it with more arrows, she thought. And of course, only one of her arrows was still intact. Or at least usable. She sighed. Okay. One down. One to go. Hmm. Slide a chest up ahead. Just around these rocks. There we go. There goes a lockpick she bought. Well, at least I know it's that. There. She winced at the sound of those axes. Okay, you can do this. You, ah, ugh. I come back that way, please. She had a fairly decent amount of healing potions. She took one quick. Much better. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's just hope all the others are that easy. She's been trying to light the oil, but hey. Oh well. Actually, it would still be a lot of fun to see the fire show. She followed after the flames. And down and out, she thought. That was easy. You know. Oh, interesting. Clearly did more damage than her current great sword. Wasn't worth as much, surprisingly, but the damage was much better. This used to be a temple for a dragon, she thought. Mm. If people still worship them, it probably wouldn't be in such a sorry state. Huh. Oh, some poor fool had. Oh, there was an iron ore ancient mine. She couldn't help it. She had spotted a jewel somewhere in there. And besides, she could always sell the stuff. Money was money, and she would need it. In all honesty, she'd probably sell just about everything she had right now. Inside. And it was not. Ah, why was she using an arrow in melee range? She wondered. Okay, okay. Doesn't. There we go. Just drank another healing potion. Brenna felt on edge. The next chamber and continued on. She's not a fan of these Draugr. Something told her she'd have to deal with a lot of them. Oh, perfect. Another swinging axe. Surprisingly, this time she came out unscathed. Draugr.